Crook and Ryan Jack on the other side is going to be great to watch as well. These are four very good wrestlers. 141, I think maybe the tightest weight class here from top to bottom. Matthews trying to repeat and get another championship, two-time ACC champ. Lachlan McNeil, just in his second year.
So here we go, Matthews and McNeil at 141, where the ACC has 3 automatic qualifiers.
Last year it was Cole Matthews as an ACC champ and Lachlan McNeil getting third, so both qualified. McNeil was a 10 seed at NCAAs. Got a win against Cole Matthews, Michigan. In the tournament, finished fourth. So both these wrestlers good enough to go deep in the NCAA tournament.
You mentioned Coach Gavin winning the title, but they also have 3 past multiple-time ACC wrestling champions on their coaching staff in Bonacorsi, Thomas, and Wenzel. That's a lot of talent on the coaching staff for Pitt.
Pitt has a great history. A lot of good wrestlers have come through there. Like you said, the recruiting geographically works really well for them as well. And obviously, it's a great culture. Guys keep wanting to come back and help out and make that program as McNeil tries to set up the low single. Matthews gets to that underhook. Matthews 4-0 in ACC wrestling this year. McNeil and him in a decision match earlier this year. McNeil on the other side has not gotten an ACC win, 0-4. They were all close, but just wasn't able to get over that hump. So you see there, 18-5, 4 of those losses coming in ACC wrestling.
You mentioned the history, but you do got to give Coach Keith Gavin credit because 12 of Pitt's 19 ACC wrestling individual champs have actually been coached by Keith Gavin. So he has brought a lot with him back to his alma mater.
Well, if you look at that national qualifier or national champion list of Pitt, you were either coached by Gavin or you were Gavin.
Well said.
Matthews with that front headlock. NC State fans getting into it with Jack on that one. He's up 3-0. Here's Matthews starting to change levels. 30 seconds left in that first period. Starting to make something happen.
The sophomore from Tampa, Florida, makes it 3-1 Jack on mat number 1.
Going up and down. Got to change your levels. Kind of finding that art of deception, getting to the angle you want.
Final seconds counting down. 141, definitely an area where I think we could get some at-large from the ACC. There's 4 ACC wrestlers ranked pretty high. Check that out.
Yeah, you see there, McNeil was 5th, Ryan Jack 4, Cole Matthews 14, Tom Crook 16. All 4 of these guys wrestling right now. And that's the thing, Lachlan McNeil, he's coming in as the 4 seed. He was 0-4 in ACC, but overall, as nationally, a very highly ranked wrestler. He's been 5th all year. Those losses have never deterred Intermat from lowering him. They know how good he is. And it's the same thing when you talk to Tony Ramos, who's coached him his whole time here at UNC, the associate head coach of the Tar Heel program. He goes with him internationally to Canada when he has to do things for the Team Canada to qualify for the Olympics. And he says, we don't worry about Lachlan. We know he can go out and beat anyone, any day.
He's got the 1-0 lead with 90 seconds remaining in second. Jack with the 3-1 lead over Crook. Jack trying to make it 3 straight years to the NCAAs.
This is often how the matches between Matthews and McNeil start off. They're both very good at defending each other. They also know each other's styles. There's some blood coming from Matthews there. And Gets a stoppage while they clean that up.
Jack had Crook in really big trouble over on mat 1.
Doesn't get any back points there as Matthews gets cleaned up.
We're obviously showing you some blood work on mat 2, but mat 1, there we go. Yeah, Jack. Pat Papalizio wanted more back points. In fact, he was up screaming for it.
This is just an observation from me. It seems officials have been slower to start awarding back points. There's been some situations today where I felt they could probably start swiping, but they've been a little slower to get to it. They're the professionals at it. I'll let them stick to being the officials, but we haven't seen a lot of back points given today. Great job by Matthews using that fake shot. Gets McNeil off balance, even if it's for a split second. With these guys, you have to capitalize on the slightest misstep because they're both so good and so talented. With McNeil with the 1-0 lead. 15 seconds left now in the second period.
10-2 lead for Jack over on mat 1. We got a tight one here on mat 2.
Looks like it's going to need a little more blood work. It's the lip. Looks like it's the lower lip of Matthews. Seems to be a little red, but yeah, this is setting up for a really fun third period between McNeil and Matthews. No one's really been able to get in on a leg. No crazy shots just yet. The one point that has been the difference has been McNeil getting the escape. I believe it should be Matthews on bottom when we start, depending on the decision.
Matthews riding high. He's won 7 in a row heading into this, and you nailed it. He'll start down, and obviously McNeil will have his hands full to try to keep.
So now Matthews trying to even it up at 1-1. McNeil trying to see how much riding time he can stack up. That riding time in this match could definitely come into play.
There it is. Okay, so there's the 1 point. So we are tied at 1. And you nailed it, Nick. Riding time.
Could be a difference here. Also, one of them has to control it. Right now, in that neutral position, see there Jack and Crook at 10-5. Jack's really controlled that match. He's trying to repeat one of those highly ranked NC State wrestlers, as so many of them are, and he adds a number 3.
Jack's so quick. He's so much fun to watch. Just so quick.
When you get to these guys who are so talented, they're just like the slickest wrestlers. They can do things that just look so easy to execute, and they're doing it against guys who are really, really good wrestlers and so impressive to watch. Seeing who's going to punch their ticket here. A close one on mat 2. Looks like Jack's going to qualify for NCAAs once again. Trying to punch his ticket in the finals. Crook's going to need a pin, more than likely, if he wants to move on to the finals.
3 years in a row for Jack. Head to the NCAAs.
Into that third period, so another overtime match here on mat 2. McNeil and Matthews, the only points scored right now are escape points. When they've been in neutral, nothing's happened just yet. There haven't been any scrambles, really no one getting in on a leg. Both are are counter-attacking to the other. Matthews going low for a shot. Be surprised, honestly, with the way this has gone, to not see this go into double overtime. Both these guys so good at defending each other.
Cole Matthews, the captain, redshirt senior out of Greenville, PA, Reynolds High School.
McNeil in on that underhook. Matthews quick to escape. Almost a duck by McNeil. Matthews trying to counter with the throw by himself. Double underhooks for McNeil, but it goes out. 1:15 in OT. Coach Ramos being very vocal in the green corner for North Carolina and McNeil.
Matthews beat McNeil 6-2 back on February 9th.
Got to call that match as well. It was a very good one from Matthews. Got him kind of back on track after he was having a down year at the time. 15-9, that's not a normal record for him. McNeil gets in on the low signal. First scramble we've seen between these two. Who can come away with it? This could be a huge switch. McNeil's got to keep a hold of that leg. If he goes down here, it's 3 points, and that's it for Matthews. He gets the win. He moves on to the finals.
Wasn't easy for him, though. Give McNeil credit. But Matthews has done it again. The redshirt super senior.
Yeah, that scramble, whoever got out of that scramble was going to get the win, more than likely. And McNeil just got into a bad position.